So hub leaders, we call them hub leaders. They are trained up church planters and disciple makers, and they have specific geographical areas. And these areas are within their geographical areas 1 day's walking distance from their residence, 360 degrees. All villages and all homesteads are picked up by this guy. And alongside with him, you also have an evangelist. And that's how they move out on the plains and down the river. Well, you know the challenges we face out on the plains is obviously the distances. It's thousands of square kilometers, and we've got few. So the harvest is ripe, the laborers are few. And these train-up guys, as they move out, they would plant churches and train up folk again in those churches to go and plant churches and make disciples. They would then start moving into what we call vacant areas. There are homesteads, there are villages, but there's no church representation in that area. And so how do we start moving further and further afield? We would need to put out our, so one of the challenges was water, as well as transport, and then what we classify as a forward base, a place where they can deploy from. And that is really what we came to the conclusion what we needed out in the field. Quite a few forward bases identified out on the plain where we need to establish. Mahina being one of them. We're in the process of establishing Mahina. It's about 30 kilometers downriver. We can get there in the rain season with a boat, and in the dry season by vehicle. The boat cannot reach in the dry season due to rapids and rocks and that type of thing. So we've established the base down over there with Johnny and Rosie. They are the deputy headman of that village, Mahina Village, and we've employed them, as it were, to assist in building this base. Mahina will not only serve as a forward base for our guys, where we will deploy from, but you must understand it will also be, we will have veggie gardens over there, which will partner with the locals. We'll have a maize milling facility over there, as well as we want to establish a mediclinic in the facility. And this facility, we need more of them across the plains as the church grows and the Lord adds to his church. That's what we're wanting to do.